The light changed. Vivian twisted the throttle and the bike shot through the empty intersection. It was late, and the traffic was light. She followed the double yellow line unspooling in front of her. Soon she would be there. Soon she would be safe. Then she noticed a car behind her. It was coming up fast, getting closer and closer. The headlights were on high beam, lighting up the street in front of her and blinding her when she glanced in her mirrors. Vivian could hear the thrash of heavy metal over the sound of the bike and assumed that the driver had the windows down. She accelerated to put distance between herself and the car, but as she did so, the driver sped up to keep pace with her. She changed lanes, and the driver changed with her. Block after block, he stayed with her, as if to remind her that he was still there. Vivian could feel herself starting to sweat. Who is this? She wondered. Why is he following me? Is it him? Is he coming after me now? Then the car got closer. Close enough to give her a tap that would send her flying headfirst over the handlebars. The music seemed to get even louder, electric guitars shredding the night air. Vivian tried to get a glimpse of the driver in her mirrors, but all she saw were headlights. The driver began flashing his lights at her, as if to disorient her and throw her off her game. Vivian twisted the throttle, riding faster and faster, the streets flashing past her as she raced to outrun the car. But she knew that if she went any faster, she would lose control. She had to lose him before he slammed into her. Then the driver pulled out alongside her. Vivian glanced at the driver, but saw nothing. The sound of the music was deafening. He's going to sideswipe me, Vivian thought. Total the bike and me along with it. The driver veered toward her. The bike's tires squealed as Vivian swerved to avoid him. Her overnight bag flew off her shoulder and landed in the street. No way she could stop to retrieve it. Then the driver turned in again. But this time, instead of swerving to avoid him, Vivian jumped the curb and raced down the sidewalk. The driver tried to follow her, but the cars parked nose to tail along the street made it impossible for him. Up ahead, a strip mall. Vivian saw a narrow pedestrian alley between two shops. She braked hard, throwing the bike into a skid, then turned down the alley and killed the light. She heard the screech of brakes as the driver tried to follow her, but she was gone. She rode in the dark until she was sure she had lost him, then pulled over and turned off the engine. Someone had tried to kill her. She sat in the dark until she could breathe.